I chose to study the gopher tortoise, and today I'm going to explain all about who these creatures are and how they are capable of helping an entire ecosystem survive. The gopher tortoise is a large tortoise found in the southeast of the United States, from about South Carolina to Louisiana. They prefer to live in a pine flatwood habitat with an open canopy of widely spaced trees and a flat ground with sandy soils. This kind of habitat is ideal for gopher tortoises because they are known for the long burrows they dig. These burrows can be up to 52 feet long and 23 feet deep. However, these burrows are not only home to the gopher tortoise, but also more than 350 other species. These tortoises provide a habitat for animals such as snakes, mice, and frogs. Therefore, the burrows alone increase animal diversity in their ecosystems. These creatures fall under the supporting service category because of how many animals they provide a living space for. But when these tortoises come out of their burrows, they like to eat things such as grasses, berries, apples, and prickly pears. They are primarily herbivores, thus they also promote the spread of seeds in their droppings. This puts the gopher tortoise under regulating services as well, as their excrement maintains soil fertility. These ecosystem services help maintain diverse communities. In fact, mutualist species directly have higher populations whenever the tortoise population is stable. For humans, this provides scenic beauty and many species all in one ecosystem. This could then positively impact ecotourism and help save these tortoises. When the tortoises walk and dig their way through their ecosystems, they fertilize and aerate soils as well, which help humans by promoting the growth of more trees, shrubs, and grasses. Even with the ecosystem services this creature gives to us, the gopher tortoise is on the endangered species list and is currently at risk. Humans are the biggest threat to the gopher tortoise. One of the biggest contributing factors to the extinction of this animal is habitat destruction and human predation. The ways us humans indirectly affect these animals are by practices such as urbanization, the growth of agriculture, and the mining of phosphates. Humans directly affect the tortoises by being sold as pets, hit by cars on the road, or even eaten as food. One of the biggest reductions in the gopher tortoise population occurred in 1985, when about 86% of longleaf pine forests were wiped out. This provided unsuitable living conditions for the tortoises. Habitat fragmentation also raises other outside dangers from predators from urban-associated wildlife or force the tortoises in dangerous situations, such as getting stuck on the road. And when they are caught in these situations, it is harder for them to migrate somewhere else with few options to go to. So, why is this important? Well, these species are considered to be a keystone species, meaning if it goes, then potentially many other species that the gopher tortoise takes care of could also be at risk as well. This could cause a decrease in animal and plant diversity. The lack of habitat for the tortoises lead to less burrows for the other organisms in the ecosystem to share. So, the extinction of the gopher tortoise can affect the entire energy cycle of the ecosystem. There are efforts already being made to help save these creatures by state wildlife agencies. The only way to protect these animals now is to closely monitor the species and give them proper legislation in order to protect them from their diminishing communities. Researchers are now trying to relocate the tortoises out of unstable environments to more suitable ones that experts can track. We as a population can help save these tortoises by encouraging local governments to issue wildlife permits before more industries can get a clearing or building permit. Or, if you own your own land and you live near these tortoises, you can help by prescribed burning and tree thinning to make sure the plants in a longleaf pine forest do not get too dense for the tortoises. And finally, we can help save these tortoises by spreading the word of how important they are to an ecosystem and the threats they might bring if we had to go without them. Also, it's important to remember that tortoises don't know how to swim, so don't throw them in the water. The gopher tortoise is a very important creature, and we as humans have the power to save it from extinction. Thank you for listening, and remember that you can save the tortoises.